How would y'all feel about that? Would y'all let a girl trick on y'all?
No.
Let me explain something to you. Yes, you would. If a woman like you, she gonna pull out her wallet. That's how you can tell if a woman actually likes you.
But I'm not finna let no female just keep buying stuff for me.
I ain't say you have to keep letting her buy it for you.
Yeah, if she buys.
But if she fuck with you, she gonna pull that wallet out.
You got the glasses on.
All right, wait. We here? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this going, though.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of With the Guys. Raider Kaizen coming at you. We got
Hokage Khalid checking in.
That's amazing. That's not a radio.
Go.
The fuck? I'm nobody.
Big dog with the brains.
That's the brains.
That's the editor over there. Don't let him fool you.
Editor of the year.
The great and powerful Oz.
James.
Nah, Oz is a fraud. I won't do that.
Smoke and mirrors.
My name is James. It's still smoking mirrors for me though.
This is Hoops the Hit, man. He will bust your ass on Warzone.
Truer words were never spoken, actually, on that.
Check out his Twitch. You twitching, right? You still twitching?
Twitch, YouTube.
Dang,
Yeah.
Twitch.
Bro, Call of Duty be banning people when they cuss and say stuff. He got a green light to say whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants, bro. They never tell him nothing.
Why?
Because I was singing that goddamn Schoolboy Q song.
Yeah.
And I said bitch 5 times in a row. That's the only reason I got it.
They're like, oh, you know that song.
They didn't really take that out of Call of Duty, bro.
Hmm?
They didn't take the AI out of Call of Duty. The kids are just as toxic as us.
No,
You're trash.
They
You're trash, bro. You can't even do that. You're trash.
They worse.
That's why people be spazzing out. You got this little 10-year-old.
Buddy sound like he just got off a shift. Buddy sound like he just got off a shift. Like he sound like
You sound like you're 30. You're still trash. Where your mom at?
Man, my son destroyed me 5 games straight on college football the other night. He had me so frustrated.
Computer blue.
Man, it was like when I say destroyed, we talking about like 5 games straight, 21 skunk. I'm like,
Who you was playing with?
With RJ, the 10-year-old.
No, like what team?
Oh, the teams? He had UT.
Oh, he cheating.
Then he played with, what other team he played with?
Alabama.
No, he didn't get Alabama.
Okay. Georgia.
What else? It was Georgia, another team that he played with. Oregon was another team
Cheating.
he played with.
Top teams.
I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever.
Colorado?
Nah,
No,
Colorado's trash.
Colorado's trash on that game.
Yeah, the only person I got on there is Travis Hunter, bro.
And I'm getting lesser teams because, I understand the game a little better. But God, dog, when you running 20 yards the opposite direction and then you bomb it back to the corner of the end zone without a flinch, I'm like, this is not real football. I got to stop thinking real football.
At all.
I got to stop thinking real football. He is torturing me right now.
Let him cook.
Like, seriously. I'm like, stop running 30 yards back, bro. What are you doing? He's like, what? I'm like, God, man.
Y'all ain't placed
real.
Y'all ain't placed no bets in that, right?
Heck no.
Right, good job.
No, I wasn't betting him.
Weak additions. I'm off duty.
I was trying to be, man. I learned even at the last game, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna match this Texas. All right, cool. I'm gonna match Texas. I'm gonna get Boise. Still got toasted. I'm like, oh my God.
My children are so fucked when it comes to video games.
I give him the learning window, but not realizing he's far surpassed me in the video game.
You know the best way to learn? Your ass busted.
Yes and
Hey,
no.
That's how my
You want to build the confidence first and then bust.
That's how my little brother Donovan did it.
Now Mario Kart completely different.
Nah.
Yeah, Mario Kart, he just had to figure out how to race. I showed him what to do, buttons wise there. Okay, here's what you do here, 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 and here. But at the end of the day, it's how you race. That's why I like racing games with kids. Because you teach them that how you run this track is how you're gonna win. I can't tell you how to run the track.
Yeah.
You just got to see.
You got to figure it out on your own.
Mm-hmm. But when you got linemen intercepting the ball
In the zone.
and DBs, you know what you got your button presses. You know how much you got to press it and let go just to get the ball over the defender, and then the defender still come back and intercept the ball when you know you. That was a rough day at the office. I ain't been torched that bad since I was a kid.
It was at that moment he knew, I'm getting old.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's like,
you having fun yet, Dad?
100% how he was. What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, bro, I'm just trying not to be frustrated right now. Are you mad? I'm trying not to be.
You're trash.
No,
You're trash. You're ass. You're ass.
Now, because I don't do that to him, he won't. He doesn't do that. He'll do
That's
that
good.
to his friends, but he don't do that with me.
Okay, cool.
And, he'll be like, all right, okay, we can go to practice. Let's go to practice and we'll practice. I was like, all right, cool. But, I'm teaching them also, don't just destroy people.
Why not?
He's the problem.
I'm with him though. No,
both of them.
Because here's the thing.
You gotta have a build up.
You gotta have a build up.
For what?
No, you have to teach them how to be humble at the same time. And I learned this from a lot of people in the Asian realm, martial arts and stuff. If they see that somebody isn't equal to your competition, they're not just gonna destroy you. And that's what I'm teaching him. Like, you see that I'm not as good as you as a game, play the game, but it shouldn't be to demoralize me. That's the side. That's where you get that. Are you doing things?
Do you see the look on this man's face while you talking? Mm-hmm. It ain't computing.
Disgust.
It ain't computing.
It computes.
It ain't computing. He say that because this camera on is not computing.
Yeah, he gonna edit that out.
Please do. Yeah, please do. You need to chill. Like, I got some people that are watching.
We trying to get subscribers. Yes, you are editing out.
Yeah. Hey,
he didn't mean that.
Stop the camera.
What's up with you today? What are you doing? No, we're trying to build something, man.
I'm joking, but it computes. However, that's
sportsmanship. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, but sportsmanship only goes so far.
True. I'm not telling him to take a L.
I'm not talking about him taking a L. I'm talking about in the victory too.
True.
Because sometimes when you remain too humble for too long and being sportsmanlike, people start to think you shouldn't be in that spot. And sometimes, like Lid said last week about Drake, although that statement was wrong, sometimes you got to put your foot on their neck and let them know, like, I'm here for a reason.
Talking about that soon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weak ass move. I feel.
Speaking of Drake, how y'all feel about that song, Nokia?
It's a shopping song.
It's yeah. What he said. It's a catchy song.
You going through the clearance rack. Is that your bestie? Like that.
Man, I'm sorry. I just get 2 snaps when I listen to that song. I can't with that song. Zesty. I'm like, why did he make this song?
Zesty.
Like
Sounds like he made that song. Hey, give me a hug.
Y'all saw Kendrick Lamar. He dropped his video to Luther. So like, all right, bro, I got something for your ass. I think he did a whole story. I like it.
I have not seen it. I haven't seen it.
We got more in the vault coming out.
No kid video, I ain't gonna lie to you. The video is what made me start listening to the song. Because I wasn't fucking with it when I first heard it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
When me and my daughter listening to it, and I said, what kind of tone do you get from this song? She's like, I know what you're about to say. I was like, okay, it's not me. It's not me, because
that's your daughter, though.
That's a female song.
That's your daughter, though.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
I literally,
y'all have the same vocal balance,
bro, until I saw
she know what you're thinking.
She know what you're thinking. She was like, when I said it, she goes, Dad. Like, okay, I'm not tripping. She's like, I thought the same thing.
I need this to be my fucking ringtone.
Who's calling my phone? Who calling my shit?
Like, who's calling this shit?
Who?
I think some I can't remember what it was. It was on TikTok. I think some YouTubers was
Zeus and B-Lou.
Yeah, they was like who?
They was saying like a chicken sound, and they were like,
wait, it's so
he just used looking at it. They was stupid as hell.
Dumb as hell, dog. I'm like, what is going on right now, man?
We know Drake's zesty, bro. Nah.
Don't mix it.
I called it a hotline bling too.
It's not
Yeah.
Jesse, he's just Canadian.
Hotline
That's
Bling
what I
was
said. It
Hotline Bling was
Hotline
crazy.
Bling too.
I need a hat that says "Ain't those two snaps over here."
You gonna act it out?
It's gonna. If you know, you know.
Let's get into it, my boy.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
We lit. Let's get to it. Looking at.
Yeah, I got to get that hat made though. Mm-hmm.
On this one of the final Reddit stories we'll be doing for a while, Relationship Blues Part 3. So if you haven't seen it, go check out the first two. You kind of
Relationship Blues rears his head again. Man.
Yep. First time. Am I the a-hole for bursting out laughing when she told me what she brought to our relationship? First thoughts.
Depends on what she tells you she brought. Because if she said that I make a house of home shit, I'm going to laugh in your face too.
If she says
Because it's a house until I move in.
If she said something about cooking, I'm busting out laughing.
Yeah.
I can't remember whose video I was watching, but he had a decent take with the what he brings to the table. I am the table bullshit. Because when you say you are the table, you just sit there and do nothing and expect me to bring everything to you. Why the hell would I need that table? I can just hold my plate.
Man.
I laugh because I do hold my plate. It's like I do at the house. Oh, I hate it. It's like, will you sit down? No, I don't really need the table. I just gotta move.
I know I'm busting out laughing if she say she bring toilet tissue and Scott. Got my asshole bleeding.
A bad sin over here.
All right. Second question: would you let someone move in? Would you let somebody you've seen move themselves in if they're in a tough situation?
Would you let someone you've seen move in if you found
Someone that you're dating.
someone that I'm dating's in a tough spot? No, I need to know why you in this tough spot.
Yeah.
Like, what got you to that?
Mm-hmm.
What got you to this situation? What's the preventative care for it not happening again?
Yeah.
And what's the
Let's get you moved back in with your parents.
What's the extent of this stay? Are you talking about like a week?
Where mom stay?
How long are we talking about?
Yeah, we goal oriented. I need what your life goals are. How long you plan on being here?
All fair enough.
Wait, you didn't go to the last one. What was the last
That's
question?
it. Well, last one is what do you bring to the table? Do we really need to explain that?
Yeah, because ain't nobody a 10 in here.
Yeah, I don't bring shit.
What do you bring to the table? I will say, and I can answer just for myself, what do I bring to the table in my personal relationship? Emotional intelligence.
Mm.
I.e., a challenge for you to grow up.
Absolutely.
Nice.
That's layman's terms right there. Because emotional intelligence, everybody likes to think they're emotionally intelligent, especially those ones with the 2X chromosomes. But just because you know how to experience the full range of your emotions, don't mean you're smart.
Yeah, you gotta know when to hold them.
No when to go.
Copyright.
I did not own the rights to that song either.
What? All right.
Man. All right.
It's a medium-sized story, not super long.
I apologize for the mouthful of a title. I was trying to be as descriptive as possible. I, 25 years old, have been dating my girlfriend, who's 24, for 9 months. 5 months ago, Jen lost her job when the company went under. And around the same time, she had a falling out with her roommate. She was in urgent need of housing, but in an awkward position with her employment status. So she reluctantly asked if she could move into my house. I agreed because she had already spent the night several times. So what was y'all doing? Several nights, but okay, let me continue. And she moved in under one condition, that she would be looking for work to contribute to the bills. Now, back on our second date, when I asked Jen if she wanted to be exclusive, she responded by asking, what would I bring to a relationship with her? I answered as pragmatically as possible: a stable income, loyalty, companionship, willingness to compromise, and consistent attention to my appearance / hygiene. Okay. I didn't really care. Yeah, I didn't really care for much. I'm sorry. I didn't really care much for the question at the time. And so while she seemed mildly satisfied with what I said, I didn't ask her anything in return. I feel like I've held up my end of the bargain, but after moving in, Jen only really looked for work for about 2 weeks. She now spends the majority of her waking hours on Instagram, TikTok, and Netflix.
Oh, we'll see why she fell out with the
Yep.
roommate, but go ahead.
I've raised the issue with her indirectly. First problem, indirectly.
Yep.
Before, by asking how her job search was going, and she said nobody was hiring, which I find hard to believe.
The Waffle House is always hiring. They ain't trying to hear that.
Man. So this, for me, my first thoughts on this is, like, fellas, as men, like, we have to be leaders, and especially leaders of our own household. So you can't let someone come into your household and, tell you, what they're going to do and do the opposite. But you also have to set the tone and expectation for the person that's coming into your house at the same time too. So I feel like that's where our boy went wrong here. And then he went as far as, like, naming all these, good qualities that he would bring to the table, but he didn't even ask anything back from her. Like, everything is give and take. So you was just giving. So of course she's just gonna take.
You set the tone right there.
Yep.
You set the tone that you were bringing it, and you didn't ask for any response from her, which
That's crazy work.
The indirect underlying tone there is she doesn't have to bring anything. And so therefore, as you read the continuation, she does not.
And the first thing he said that he brings to the table is a stable income.
Lay it with that wallet. Fuck up every time.
Yep.
So, yeah, we see why she fell out with the roommate, because I guarantee you doesn't take long for you to.
Don't mean much.
Well, the habits don't take long.
She
lazy. Don't change their habits. Yeah, exactly. She lazy.
Agree.
Princess treatment.
She lazy.
Yeah.
Last episode. Cards, it don't take much to go over that.
They probably got into it because somebody mess with somebody, dude. No, I'm just playing.
But yes.
It could be because if she's at home doing nothing and her dude coming to the crib to wait for her, I mean.
Put the ESPN lights on. All right.
That boy say, well, yesterday in the evening, I finally hit my limit. Jen drank a bottle of wine that I was saving for a romantic evening and spent the rest of her day screwing around on her phone. After work, I sat her down, and asked what she thought she brought to the relationship. Jen stared at me for a few seconds as if I asked her the dumbest question in the history of mankind. Then she erupted, frantically pointing at herself. Me, I'm the prize.
All right.
Bro, I would have stopped the conversation right there. We'd have been packing bags in that moment.
Yeah.
From my perspective, this was coming from a woman who had just gotten day drunk off wine, watched Netflix, ate all my food. I honestly couldn't contain myself. I burst into laughter. Every time I looked at her, she would give me this, incredulous look while shrugging, which only made me laugh harder. Jen got really angry at me and let out a wailing shriek sort of sound. She stormed off to another room where I'm 100% sure she just screwed around on her phone more, or she talked to the other dude.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her since. I feel like I might have gone too far. Was I the asshole?
Bro, girl, a pair of nuts.
No!
You're not the asshole at all, player.
She's the asshole.
This is exactly where the question of what is the description of a simp. The fact that
there you go. This is your definition of a simp.
This is the definition of a simp.
There you go.
She literally just told you that she's the prize with nothing else, mind you. She is drunk, but out of a drunk heart comes.
I hope she takes showers, man.
Well, I mean,
you know what, you might wrong.
All she do is drink, watch Netflix, and eat food.
Are literally taking care of this woman, and she thinks that she's the prize for just being born and being present.
What, you don't think your girl deserves princess treatment?
No. No, I don't. I married a queen. I didn't marry a princess. I wanted a princess. I wouldn't have married her either. I'm just.
I was just told her we getting married.
Yep. So you need to marry somebody, not me. But yeah, no, the fact that he feels like he's getting because that's what that question it was that asshole. So you allowing her silence and her shriek to gaslight you because she hasn't said anything else other than I'm the prize. Well, we're not married, so you're clearly not the prize.
Mm.
You're a liability, a big one at that, because you drank my wine and you ate my food.
Any comments?
Using up all the internet,
Man,
eating up all the hog maw. Like
he weak, bro. That's all I gotta say. Like he tripping, bro.
yeah, we'd have been packing them bags
Like
right
either
after that.
if you like her a lot, man, shoot, let's put her phone and all that stuff to the side. Let's work on a resume together and let's apply for these motherfuckers together. But yeah, this girl
but you
tripping.
got to go in there and not sabotage the interview, though.
Yeah, you're right. That too. Me personally, I would have been left this girl. I ain't allowed to you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, once she would have hit me with that, ain't nobody hiring. Yeah, you wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, McDonald right down the way. I don't care if you bring $100 in this house.
Because it sounds like she don't even do mouth hugs.
Moving like a snake, baby. Let me see you say, cousin. Y'all know what time it is. Your favorite cousin, your favorite chef, baby. We in with that shrimp fried rice with them buffalo wings. Yeah, they like that drizzle. She want that drizzle moving like a snake. Me drop them green onions on that thing, man. Y'all know we be cutting up. She told me more content it is, baby.
Let me see something.
Let me show you how that go. Let me be quiet so y'all can really,
I don't believe that
y'all
shit
can
real,
hear.
bro. Let me.
What they on, bro?
Let me see something real quick.
Yeah,
Ain't no way this shit hitting like that, right?
It can't be.
Not a little New Orleans nigga that made this shit. That bitch hit like that, bro. Ain't no way that bitch hit like that, bro.
So how it done,
Let me see.
Fuck! Man, that must have been that fire.
Give me one more. Taste that motherfucking chicken.
Now I'm about to show y'all how to pull that meat off without even breaking the bone.
Yeah. And it's a flat.
Only the best of the best. Big bag. Yeah, that's me. You heard me? Show them little skills. Damn! Big ass.
I would say by his frustration, you'd be correct.
Because I was about to say, if this is the situation he wants to
Marry into?
if he wants to keep this situation, that boy, well, he need to be exploring that Virginia state line any given moment he wants to.
Yeah, but that can only get you so far. I'm just saying.
I agree.
It gets old real quick.
Oh, I sure do.
But they've only been in 9 months, so
it should be old at that point.
9 months is a long time.
It's a baby
That's
turn.
the only thing.
yeah. But I'm not taking care of you fully.
Yeah. Just
My bills went up.
She got to do something. My clothes got to be done.
To be dealing with that,
Like I shouldn't be
9
lifting
months?
a finger
Nah,
in
I'm
the
out.
house that you are in.
If you want to be a CEO of the home already, you better show me.
Yeah, 100%. I don't mind you being stay at home, but when I come home, everything's clean.
she definitely got some
Dishes are
screws
done.
loose though.
And then I'm a
Dinner's made. You can drink all the wine you want to. Don't burn the food.
Tight.
don't burn the food. Don't mess with my clothes. You can read the tag.
I wonder.
Here's the even crazier part, right? In this day and age, this situation couldn't run. Okay, unless if he's traditional dude, he wouldn't go for it, but it don't really sound like he's traditional because he's paying for everything. If she at home all goddamn day, ain't got nothing to do, ain't nobody hiring, you got a camera phone.
She done sent you 100 Instagram posts, 2,000 TikTok posts.
Well, it'd be crazy if she's sending you a motivational Instagram.
Bruh.
You got it.
That'll
You got
send me
this
to the
today.
fucking moon. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'll send me to the moon,
Don't
boy.
let this shop pass.
This is just a stage.
But there are some sim dudes who will pay to see some.
You mean some? Why you think is making the money they're making?
Sure.
I wasn't gonna name drop that company because I gotta bleep that out. Can't say that on YouTube.
Damn.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. She at home all day.
Hey, I be trying to tell girls if they don't want to do that, shoot, you should do Feet Finder. Some crazy motherfuckers out there.
There's some dudes out there paying for that too.
My page is 0077.
Oh man.
You see my bunion in my corn. Look at it.
No face, no case. Just got my feet
Oh,
done.
this is a wild one. This is a wild
Just got the
one.
clear coat.
Am I the asshole for rejecting my friend's request to have an open relationship with my husband?
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you read that right.
She's
I'm
bold.
an asshole for rejecting my friend's request. So your friend wants your husband and you.
How long do you think that's gonna last? With it just being
I
one of
think
them?
you should run it by her husband. I think you should. Hey, babe. Here's what so and so said. Tell me what you think. Then you really know what kind of deck of cards you're playing with. James, you know me. I'm a glutton for we're gonna go ahead and shuffle these cards up. We're gonna see where everybody at. Come on, guys. Let's see these hands real quick.
She might be testing you if she come at you.
Bing, bink.
That's it.
You going? I'm going down.
But you gotta, it's one of those open-ended questions.
Yeah.
She's trying to see how easy her dude is too.
Yeah, a little bit. This is where we at. What you think?
He gonna be like, shit.
He was like, man,
I've been looking at Tasha for a minute.
I've been looking at Tasha for a minute.
But then that also, in depending on how the wife takes that conversation,
Mhm.
that gives him another layer to their communication. Be like, well, I did tell her no, I wasn't comfortable. This, this, that, and the other. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, if you're not comfortable, then that's cool. But now you are transparent, and you don't feel like you're hiding something from him. You know exactly where he stands on it. He knows exactly where you stand on it, and we move forward from there. That's open communication.
My wife better not come to me with nothing like that.
You just answered the first 3 questions right there. So the
You
only
did.
question left to ask is, do you think a man would ever ask that of his wife?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. More men, I'll say more men than women nowadays. Because a lot more
A man
guys.
would ask his wife to let his homeboy hit? All right.
I'd say a lot more men.
I ain't
nowadays.
asking y'all shit.
I'm saying, no. Here's what I said. I'd say a lot
Nah.
more men nowadays because it's more openly talked about than it was in the past.
It's actually the reverse. Think back to any medieval time or like 1920s, early England, early America. Everybody knew it was happening.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Just nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
Because
Then
you
you
could
didn't
die at
have,
any given moment.
you also didn't have the internet and all this other stuff too.
Yeah, it was
Expose
just
your
all
ass.
around.
Expose your ass.
Now it's just everybody want to cancel somebody.
It's true.
But this was a shorter one and an update. So,
I, 30-year-old female, have been married to my husband, 32 male, for 5 years. We have 2 beautiful kids, 5 and 6, and have very strong relationships and are happy together. Recently, my friend Lisa confided in me that she has developed feelings for my husband. She said that she finds him attractive and admires our relationship. And she asked if we would consider having an open relationship so she could be with him too. I was shocked and I told her no, explaining that my husband and I are committed to each other and that we are not interested in an open relationship. Lisa got upset, accused me of being selfish and closed-minded. She argued that modern relationships should be flexible and that I was denying her happiness. That's crazy. Since then,
Delusional.
Lisa has been distant and has been spreading rumors in our friend group, suggesting that I am overly possessive and controlling. This has caused a lot of tension, and some of our mutual friends are now taking sides. My husband is supportive of my decision, but I feel guilty for the drama it has caused. So am I the asshole for rejecting my friend's request to have an open relationship with my husband?
No. And the
No.
good thing, we talked about them again. They had that conversation. And the husband's like, hey, if you said no, then the answer is no. So
That bitch, That bitch being selfish.
But with the
I won't fuck her nigga if she
right,
won't.
that's what's crazy. You
I
trying
want to experience that good. You got
trying to
going over there. You
gaslight
got a
this
whole
lady.
family.
Hey, so I wonder
You
what
are
she.
not a
I wonder
friend,
what
I'm
she
sorry.
telling her friend. I wonder what she telling her friend. Ah, girl, he did this.
That's
Girl, he
100%
did
it.
this.
Yep.
Yep, that's what's going
That's
on.
100% it.
She over there like female Mike Epps. I'm trying to see what that's
Right.
like.
He do what? He licked from your asshole to your clit. That dude is different.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's also why you don't be telling people all your business.
Yeah, you can't tell
Yep.
everybody all your business. Mm-mm. Now, to go to another layer, apparently they got married after they found out they were pregnant.
Oh wow.
What?
Go back to it. They got been married for 5 years.
You're right, because I got a 6-year-old daughter.
Uh-huh. They got married after they found out they were pregnant. Or in other words, they said, we're going to make this thing work.
Out of wedlock.
I ain't shit for these days, though. It's the wrong way to do it,
But how long?
Apparently not.
unfortunately,
They
you're
were-
excluded because you've been under contract for 20 years. The rest of us, anyone in our age range has one, 2, or more.
Well,
But we don't.
that's not totally true. There's a lot of females out there that don't have any. They just
They just in the house. They put up.
exactly they in the house.
They put up.
I meet them all the time. All the time. I just keep a list for you if you want, like name, phone number, status.
I do
You
got
know I will. If you single, cool. I got somebody.
You, yeah. Crystal, no.
She gonna tell you I'm worse than her.
Nah, I agree. I agree with James.
I
Sorry,
believe it.
sorry, but nah.
I'm super selective. You know me. Nah.
That's why.
Flag, nope. Mm-mm. She seemed okay. That's my wife.
Exactly. You remember?
She seemed okay. No, you knew she wasn't okay.
Yeah, man. I dodged the bullet. Good God.
So yeah, she was notorious for doing that one.
All right.
Man.
Hey, she did get both y'all too. My bad. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah. I wasn't involved in that. Well, aside from me saying leave them alone.
She didn't. She went further and vetted
So y'all boys would
further.
have been married right now or something?
No. No. It's just, we'll just say those were learning experiences.
Yep. I learned in Disney World. After reading some of your comments, I decided to bring the group out for coffee, and I told them all about what Lisa said in the real story. I also showed them the Reddit post. After showing them, there were 2 girls that were still on Lisa's side. So I took some advice from the comments and said, let Lisa fuck your husband, then you can be on her side. After that, everyone was on my side, thankfully. Lisa wasn't happy at all, and she started ranting about how it wasn't fair. She just wanted to experiment something new.
Replace new with something that she got. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man. And it wasn't even that bad of a request. You're making it such a big deal. Those are the comments which I didn't get. Me and the rest of the group have officially cut contact with Lisa. Just hoping she doesn't try to reach out. We'll update if something happens. Also, just clarifying that Lisa also asked my husband for an open marriage. He also rejected, saying that even if I was, I would never want to go out with you. Damn. I'm thinking of cutting off the ladies that were on Lisa's side for so long, but I'm not sure if they heard a different story or not. So should I?
Yeah, you should cut them off too.
Yeah.
Hey, women.
Yeah, birds of a feather.
Women in the comments, man. Y'all put what y'all do in this situation too. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, what would you do in this situation?
You letting your friend
But I know exactly why he said
take me for a test?
I wouldn't do it
I'm
with
just
you
playing.
either. Because he looking like, well, if you cool with doing it with this one, and you know she's in a committed relationship,
You gonna do
then
it?
you gonna definitely bring somebody else into it, and or not tell us about somebody else you sleeping with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, we good. We all the way good. So yeah,
We
good
appreciate
job,
you. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
Better not let Lisa fuck your husband
Lisa
like
said,
that.
I was just looking for the experience.
I'm just looking for what you told me.
Exactly. Better go hop on. What's that shit called? Better go hop on Tinder.
He did what? Look, Lisa, like he did what?
He did what with who?
With what?
He do that to you? Whew. Y'all got a love box furniture? How that thing work? Yeah, you know.
Oh man.
Oh, we ain't even got to read this one.
No, we don't.
We ain't got to read this. We gonna read the question, and we ain't got to read the whole passage. I got to tell you out the gate.
Yep.
Am I an asshole for using my open relationship to find a new girlfriend? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
The end. There's no like it's an open relationship, and you're gonna use that to ask somebody else to leave. Yeah. Just cut the whole thing off.
Yeah, you was cool.
You never know, it could be in Utah.
Yeah, you was cool.
Well, clearly he don't want this one in the mix.
I found something better.
Yeah, I'm at like
really,
NFL draft this one.
I really like her.
Team.
I'm gonna put her in the open relationship as well.
Yeah, I found another open relationship for you. It's just not this one.
You like Shador? You went from top 3 to barely get
small.
Gina.
All right. So, my ex, Gina, and I were dating for about 5 years. She said that she loved me, but she wanted to open our relationship and experience more life. I really didn't want that. I told her that that wasn't my thing. She persisted, and eventually I agreed because I didn't want to lose her. I am not an extroverted person, and I didn't really want anyone else, so I mostly just went on with my life. 6 months ago, I met Helen through my work. She was really interested. We have similar hobbies, taste in pop culture. We started hanging out, and she knew about my relationship, so we were just friends. Until we weren't. It wasn't sexual, it was weird. A guy asked her out, and she said no. And then she called me and said that I was the closest thing to a perfect boyfriend for her than my girlfriend. She said that she was too into me and that she had turned down a date because it felt like she was cheating on me. I thought about it and asked her if she thought about if we make a couple. She said absolutely, but she wasn't going to be responsible for me leaving my ex. I told her to give me a month. First thoughts.
She wouldn't be responsible for you leaving your ex anyway. Like, he's a grown ass man. Like, he can make his own decision. Like, oh, I'm responsible for him leaving. No, you're not. Pride is the thing. You can't make him do that. If he decided to leave, he decided to leave. That's where, when you get in relationships, it's between you and that person, or them and the other person. But it shouldn't be no argument between you and the ex. Like, well, just so you know, he's the reason I left you. No, he left you because he wanted you. He wanted to leave. He ain't leave because of you. He left because he was tired of her.
Agreed.
Fair. Story continues. I broke up with my ex that night. I packed out and moved out since it was her lease. I gave her money to cover my half of the bills until February. I talked to Helen and we kept hanging out as friends. Then I asked her out on a proper date. She said yes and stipulated that she was a one-man woman. She would never want an open relationship. That is what I want. Gina found out that I basically dumped her to be with someone else, and she's pissed that I developed feelings for someone else while I was with her. She said that was not what I was supposed to do in an open relationship. She's upset because she can't really afford the apartment by herself. I told her that I didn't want an open relationship, but she insisted. I didn't think I did anything wrong.
No, and you didn't use your open relationship to find, because they weren't in a relationship altogether.
Explain.
When he wrote it, he didn't write it as if him, Gina, and this other lady were in a relationship together. So she wasn't a part of the open relationship. So he just found somebody. So to ask his original question, would I be wrong to use my open relationship to find somebody else? If that were the case, yes, but that's not the case. You just found somebody else and moved on.
You were in an open relationship. You didn't like it. Then you got out of it, and then you found somebody.
Yeah, you did what was right for you.
But did you explain it to her before you left?
Well,
but
according to her, no.
He pissed off though at the same time because I never asked for this shit. That's what he's thinking in his.
It's exactly
so
it.
He's not gonna explain it at that point.
Mm-hmm. But no, reading the whole story, no, he's not the asshole because he didn't manipulate the situation.
He told her, man.
Yeah. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's the message of the day.
He's not the asshole. It doesn't matter if him and Helen were talking before he officially broke up with Gina or not.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because in today's day and age, people are so instant gratification oriented, especially when it comes to relationships. Yeah, it's your turn right now, but don't think that 2, 3, and 4 ain't already lined up in just a one call away.
Yeah, that lick back mentality right there.
That lick back mentality, boy. Jesus Christ.
It's not even a lick back mentality. A lot of times,
Fallback plan.
Fallback.
Not fully committed.
Yep.
Never fully committing.
People only want to be on the bench so long before they figure out I'm going to take my time to South Beach.
Man.
Well, yeah, I know. He did what was right for him. Good job. Gina just going to have to get over it.
Find her another open relationship.
Yeah.
Exactly. She'll be all right.
She like to get her rocks off on multiple men.
So in these scenarios, since we started it out this way, out of the 3 guys who were in these scenarios, did any of them match up to what you would consider to be a simp?
Oh, yeah.
The second
Number
dude?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 2 for sure.
Second dude?
Was that number 1?
Was it? No, yeah, it was number 1.
Number 2 was with his wife on
Yeah.
not letting Lisa get
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
Yeah, so
One
it'd be
was
number
a simp.
Damn, I thought that was the second one. I thought we did one before that.
No.
Nah,
One was a
true.
simp.
yeah, so the first one.
That's why I said you can tell I'm getting tired because it was 3 short ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
the first one. For sure, that's the guy with the simp where you let somebody move in and then you let them gaslight you into feeling like you the bad guy for telling them they need to like figure this thing
Get
out.
off their ass.
Like hearing that story, like how she did the little shriek and walked off into the room, like she got some mental issues, obviously.
Nah, that's childish. She a princess.
Yeah. Nah, I don't even think
I'm
that's
gonna have a temper tantrum.
Well,
You're gonna
yeah.
leave me alone. What?
like a little child. Yep.
Yeah, nah, you right.
That
Go
boy
in the
said
room.
mental
That's cool.
issues.
I'm gonna have
You
all
tell
your
a girl
stuff back when you
that
come
she
out.
gonna go off.
I'm serious, though,
You gonna
bro.
put you on
A
a
little
plane?
shriek and then you just go run into the room like
Bitch, you was crazy.
you crazy.
Put you on a plane.
What's wrong with you?
and
Oh,
we gonna
Dez.
ship you right back to your
Dez
folks.
enlightening me now. Okay, I get it. I see what you mean, Dez. You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
I will also add, yes, that's some simp ass behavior, but that's not completely on him solely. Because for her to do that means somebody else allowed it in the beginning. One of her other relationships, she did that and got exactly
She used
what
to that.
wanted. So she's like, let me try it on him.
Mm-hmm.
Got another one. I got another one.
As I said, that's why that.
Did you see my Instagram post?
That's what that fallout happened between her and the roommate. Guaranteed.
Yep.
Guaranteed. So you lost your job, and then all of a sudden you and your roommate get into it. Interesting.
Mm.
You was already doing this.
Princess treatment, man. Y'all boys really be How would y'all feel about that? Would y'all let a girl trick on y'all?
No.
Let me explain something to you. Yes, you would. If a woman liked you, she gonna pull out her wallet. That's how you can tell if a woman actually likes you.
But
Okay.
I'm not finna let no female just keep buying stuff for me.
I ain't say you have to keep letting her buy it for you.
Yeah, if she buys
But if she fuck with you, she gonna pull that wallet out.
You got the glasses on.
Hey, wait. We here? Oh,
Like,
man.
I'm just not finna let a female. Like,
You
you
gotta
know,
pay for
I'm
everything.
about
She
to-
gonna pay for
Okay.
something like what she
Yeah, I'm
pay
about
for
to
like
dinner, I'ma go
like
to it. Okay,
you
we
think
can
she'll
do
pay
that.
for like your hobby or something like that or something you like to do
She
too?
gonna pay for shit. She gonna know what she like.
Yeah, for sure.
She not just
Yeah,
gonna,
she gonna pay
I was
attention.
thinking that you, so I just got you this little card.
Yeah.
She gonna shoot.
I love when a girl pull out her
She gonna
wallet.
shoot.
You pay attention.
Pull that
You pay
motherfucker's
attention to me, babe. I keep hitting the mic. You gonna hear another one.
Yeah, I can-
You gonna hear
And
it
it's wrapped up
again.
in your chain, so
Yeah,
right now
bro.
it's like,
Yeah, it's gonna.
It's all right.
Mm.
Man.
but yeah,
Like
It's crazy
when?
how we led up to that point.
I guess the question is, how much would you allow a chick?
Yeah, like when is enough enough? Because like in today's age, like dudes are doing trips, like courtside seats, like it's wild. But at the same time, like T-Pain said, you know,
Tricking if you
and
got
tricking if you got it.
Hey, if you want to give me tickets and you got hands on courtside seats at a basketball game,
I'm available.
I might put a whipped cream out for you that night.
Oh man.
But to answer your question, when does it become too much?
Yeah.
When you as a man allow that to become how your life is financed.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I like extra. Yeah.
Like if you were now dependent on this woman because she pays the entire rent, all the bills, you live with her, she buys your food, she buys your clothes.
I'm Mr. Clean. Well, I had the song Mop playing and everything. Mop.
Boy coming
Don't
out.
stop.
Come on.
Baby boy in the kitchen.
Oh,
Kool-Aid.
If she's doing everything for you and you can't do nothing for yourself,
Okay.
and now basically you're caught on a hook where you need her.
Okay.
A little bit too far.
So, So, what if y'all don't even talk no more?
And she just does it?
Yeah. Or vice versa.
You're not talking to her, but you still buy her stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, be a why. That's the why behind what you're doing.
That's keeping the lifeline. That's just keeping the lifeline.
Keeping a lifeline.
It's always there. You always have access.
Mm.
And it's a barometer because now, well, you don't want to talk to me, but you damn sure accepted all the gifts I've been sending to you.
Yeah.
I've been paying part of your rent for the last 6 months.
Hanging stuff over your
Damn.
head, right? Whoa, that bro. The bags got heavy, James.
But the way the universe works right now is
The bags got heavy, James.
It is what it is.
Yeah, right.
All right.
I mean, I know people who ain't even hit it in paying for Jordans every 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
like the girl paying for Jordan.
No.
Oh, I'm about to say, where's she at?
If I knew that, do you think I would tell you?
Please don't be selfish,
James would.
Don't be selfish. I need some shoes too, my boy. Tell her you gonna resell the other one.
He said, all right, Lisa.
That's when it's enough. All right.
Yeah.
Now
That whole princess treatment part like had me just I was curious about that. That was
Ain't
funny.
stand a princess. Look,
Man, nah, ain't about that. I just want to get both spectrums from the male side too and the female side. Next episode, I think we have to have some more ladies on here. Get involved with this one.
that's gonna make us go viral,
y'all been doing
especially with
fine.
these two. With these two,
Y'all two gonna be the
it's gonna make us go viral. James, you gonna say you ain't gonna do nothing, but bro, somebody say something. If that girl say something that you know you can't hold your tongue on, man, we doing numbers.
Like I said,
Did you woman explain that shit just now? Oh man.
We're gonna do numbers, boy.
Be like I do with the wife sometimes. Say that again out loud. One time.
Dang.
Just say it.
I want you to say it nice and slow this time.
Just say that again.
But look, man, I was watching this TikTok post this morning on my way out to the grocery store. And it was a black dude on the camera. He goes, "Hey y'all, I'm back again. Listen to what poverty does to your brain." I said, "Damn, that's out the gates. That's what you want to put on there."
Hey, that means he got your attention.
I say poverty. I didn't know this, so I don't do it.
So the girl goes on to say, "You got an 800 credit score." Yes, I got an 800 credit score. Right. Okay. And no, say what you said. No, because you're trying to make me look stupid. Your face is not in the camera. You good. She says, "It doesn't make sense for you not to buy me a $2,000 Louis bag. It's not like I'm asking for it every other month. I just want it once." So you're telling me if I have an 800 credit score and I don't have $2,000 in my bank, I can just swipe my credit card for it? Yeah, you have money. But if I don't have that $2,000 in my bank account, that means I don't have the money. So why would I go into debt?
Yeah,
You're not going to go into debt. You got an 800 credit score. You could just swipe for it. I'm like, she's not understanding what he's saying. Like,
she's not understanding at all.
Bro, he turns back to the camera and says, this is what poverty is doing to y'all's mind. Y'all just aren't grasping it. If I spend $2,000 on this bag that I didn't have in my account, I now have to pay interest on it, which is let's just call it $50 of the payments that I make. So now I'm in turn paying $2,500 for this purse if I make the payments off in installments. But you make money, it's gonna be okay. But I'm still spending $500 extra. I didn't have to.
Yeah, I have to spend that.
And then next thing about it, there's no purse on this world that's worth $2,000. Let's just get that straight.
Why she getting like a small miniature one?
Man, he looks back at the phone. Poverty-stricken minds. I said, hey, this dude has got to chill, man.
She's sitting over there like, I don't like the way you said that. I just told you the truth about how money works.
And then he explains how the interest accrues and how to make the payments and everything like that. You know what she says in the video? She goes, no, let's look this up on YouTube. I don't believe what you're saying. What? So you just gonna go believe something random?
Yeah.
Instead of the man that's...
Another time.
Oh, man. Wow.
That specific instance happens more often than not just with women.
Yeah. Oh, I know for sure. I was just talking about poverty-stricken minds. That's what that was about with me. That shit right there had me rolling when he said that out loud. I'm like, that's what you want to roll with out the gate? True. Oh, man.
Let me turn the volume up for this one.
Well, y'all, I think that concludes this episode of With the Guys. Okage Khalid here, checking out.
Ready Kaizen, wrapping up.
Desmond, checking out.
Nobody.
The editor, who's the hitman, James.
Nobody.
Happy birthday, my boy. All right. So on the podcast, you remember we were talking about what if the want a trick on me? Yeah, I'll take you up to that. Look. You brought it up yourself. You brought it up yourself. What if the ex want a trick on you? Y'all niggas funny. You know what you that's crazy. You know what you said? Hey, you said it makes you still want to access to me. Y'all niggas funny. We love you, bro. Y'all niggas funny. We love you, bro. Okay.